Hi Pisces, it's Moon here from Snake Petal Healing. I'm here to give you your April 2023 tarot reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stellium, Mercury, Mars, any prominent placements within your chart, or whatever house Pisces falls into in your birth chart. This could also be affected this month. So I got a channeled song. I got two of them. The first one was, what's it called? Webbie. Trilla Than a Bitch by Webbie featuring Lil Fat. It's like, I'm just a regular old hood nigga. I don't really know that song. It is a TikTok and it was just in my head. So, pants low, afro. So that was there. And then the other one was Never Gonna Fall in Love. Ooh, do, 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 do. So maybe you guys, I'm not really sure. I'm not going to try to interpret the songs too much. They will mean something different for everyone since it is a general reading. I also saw an axe handle in a vision. So I don't really know what that's about, but I looked up, it's called the haft. Typically made of resilient hardwood like hickory or ash. It can also be called the hang, and your card is the hangman. So I found that to be interesting. There's a slight curve in it, right? I looked up hickory and what the, significance of hickory might be. And it says here, patience and strength, yet flexibility. So that I don't really know how much to get in with that, but maybe you guys could be, in a space of transition, trying to do you, try not to fly off the handle. I don't know, but hickory could be significant. When I was looking it up too, it was also talking about the significance of hickory and the native people making axes with hickory. And I just so happened to put these earrings on that is native beading. And I don't really wear these that often, but I absolutely love them. And they do not really go with my outfit at all. But for some reason, I just put them on. So some of you guys might be native, or that could have significance in the month of April. So let's get into the reading. Going to connect with my spirit guides. Now connecting with my spirit guides and ancestors and intergalactic council to help me decipher these messages and give the most accurate readings possible to my collective, and connecting with my Pisces collective to help guide them through times of confusion and bring clarity. So, emphasis on the color purple, Pisces. Are you watching that movie? I'm kind of just like picking up more of like crown chakra stimulation and things like that. You could be very in tune lately and maybe not even realize it completely. First week, we have 4 of Cups. Okay. Second week for my Pisces collective, we have the Sun. Ooh. Leo energy. That a Leo? Oh, we got double Leo Pisces. Third week, we have 5 of Cups. And last week for Pisces collective, well, we have Ace of Swords. It got pushed a little bit as if it was sideways. So let's pull one more for the final week. Oh my gosh. I got that. Okay, yeah, we'll leave that. Okay, those two. Got ya. All right, Pisces. I'm feeling like you guys may be. So you might have Leo in your chart, Pisces, or Gemini, was what I'm seeing here. Possibly even Aries. Possibly Libra, or these could be some people that you're dealing with during the month of April. But there seems to be some sort of decision here. And it seems to revolve around drawing strength from possibly a situation that has brought pain to your life here. Some sort of broken heart situation, or just holding on to past hurts, past traumas, past pains here. It seems as though in the month of April, there is a decision to move forward, and you have two options. I feel like essentially you can wallow, you can hold on to the you of the past, the way you used to do things, you can double down on that. Or you can decide to move forward in a new direction. It seems as though there's definitely aspects of the shadow self being battled for you, Pisces, in the month of April. I feel like you're fighting very hard to get a hold of maybe some of the negative energies that are manifesting within your life, whether that be within yourself or involving others. But I am kind of feeling like it's more so within yourself. It seems as though you're ready to move forward in a new direction. It's like you're having a bit of a more lighthearted energy when it comes to possibly a certain revelation that has come to light for you. So, I feel like you're really embodying your eccentricity. And you could even be thinking about kind of buying some new clothes this month. So let's start with the first week of April. So Pisces, we have the Four of Cups here, which this energy can typically represent fixation on certain things, focusing on only one aspect and not really paying attention to all the rest. I feel like this can also sometimes represent kind of like a quest for perfectionism. Sometimes even an ignorance to what's going on in the surrounding area because of maybe so much focus in one particular space that you're unable to deviate from that course of thought. Because this individual here, you see how they're just literally so in their head that they don't see this cup here, that, if you happen to be Thursday, it's right there, but just completely oblivious to what's going on. Let me pull some more cards for the first week of April for Pisces. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, please visit my website, snickpetalhealing.com. Eight of Swords. Yeah, it seems as though there is a lot of mental conflict going on here, possibly with a water sign individual. Oh, I get it. Okay, Pisces. I'm feeling as though in the first week of April, there's a certain situation that you are hyperfixated on that is causing you to really dwell within your mental space. You might even feel like you can't really pull yourself out of it. But it does seem as though there is some sort of emotional leverage that is coming from this. Possibly being able to balance with more emotion and logic. Because the first week of April, it's like there's a lot of emotion involved and a lot of overthinking. Possibly it seems as though a situation that has made you incredibly happy here has come to a standstill, or there was a situation in which you felt very fulfilled, very at peace, maybe even a state of bliss that has come to a bit of a standstill here. And I feel like you didn't really have any choice but to observe from the outside. This could have involved a Virgo individual. Now, if this was an individual that you wanted something, maybe wanted something a bit more serious, it seems as though they came in with this really light, kind of like, I don't particularly want to say playerish because I want to get away from calling the fire energies player-like, because as an Aries, it's like, thirsty. No, that does not speak for itself. As an Aries, it's like, it sucks sometimes when your energy may come in, you may be described as a player because of just your having the fire sign. I mean, I think this person just possibly wasn't as focused on, they're more focused on the passion of the scenario. And I feel like maybe you wanted this to move forward and it kind of made you feel left out here. If this was an aspect within yourself here, I'm feeling as though there's been some sort of emotional bliss that's come to a standstill. You could have heard some gossip as well that came from possibly a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that caused you to go into a state of isolation here. But it seemed as though this situation is actually helping you get more grounded within yourself. So that is what I'm seeing for the first week of April, Pisces. And the second week we have the Sun card, which is like totally one of the best cards in the deck. So I think that's lit. I'm gonna put this in here. I'm so sorry. Messy over here. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Sun card. This is about finding your balance, finding your joy. So I kind of feel like whatever it was that had you kind of tripping in the first week of April, as you go into the second week here, there is more of a sense of happiness, a more of a sense of stability, and a more of a sense of finding joy. It's like you're kind of being able to see the bigger picture of everything. It's so funny because I just wrote a note. It was like zoomed out to tap back in. And one of my Pisces friends saw it and commented on it. But this is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. And it's like, I feel like you're starting to see the bigger picture, possibly being stuck in that hyperfixation energy from the first week where you couldn't really pull yourself out of that space. It's like the second week of April, you're like, oh my gosh, what am I even doing? What am I even doing here? Life is so beautiful. There is so much to see. Whatever it is that has me down, I can get past it, and I can do so happily. I can do things, that bring me joy. And yeah, emphasis on some flowers right now. Yeah, I feel like there is a situation in which you're ready to call judgment, ready to close this cycle out. I feel like you're really ready to focus on your money. You're ready to focus on enhancing parts of your personality here. This could have involved a Libra individual or even a Leo, but it's like I'm seeing there is a closing of cycles here and kind of a dropping of burdens after having great burdens to bear within this situation. There was definitely a sense of justice coming in here after this brief, goodness gracious, who knows how long for some of you, but after this period of maybe beating yourself up, maybe not being able to focus on the big picture, really focused on a sliver, possibly even focused on a failure here. But there is like deep transformation happening within the second week of April for you guys, Pisces. We have 3 major arcanas just right here in the second week. And then we have the 2 of Wands, which tells me that you are getting ready to make a very big change after deciding to close out a cycle here. Involving maybe someone, involving maybe not someone. I feel like this could be your own, this could either, you could be involved with someone, or this could be you and your own passions, and your own emotional blocks, making progress here on what is actually truly meant to be focused on and what isn't, and what's actually beneficial for you and what isn't. So I don't know what happened in the second week of April, but it seems as though there is a will to move forward now, and also a type of planning for the future, essentially, looking forward and deciding to take forward action in a sense, or not deciding to, but thinking about how to take forward action, how to move forward with happiness and also justice, because whatever needs to be cut out and let go of your life will be, and that will be, I think, something that you are realizing in the second week of April, like, okay, something needs to go here. Something that isn't serving my highest good needs to skedaddle. Love that word. And I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on what makes me happy. I'm going to focus on building my lore, my possessions here, my work, my accomplishments within my career, my family, those around me. I'm going to get my money up. And I think You are focusing on making yourself look better here. You could be kind of putting some thought and work into your physical appearance as well in the second week. And just overall getting rid of things that have held you back. So I am feeling like this is quite a pivotal month for you, Pisces, whether you realize it or not. There's a lot of profound changes being made especially in the second week of April. Third week of April, we have the 5 of Cups. So 5 of Cups deals with regret, disappointment, anxiety, but also dealing with negative situations and allowing them to be released. Because in this card, it speaks of this individual being in pain, but then digs his talons. Sorry, I'm like a Napoleon Dynamite fan, so I cannot say the word talons without thinking of the chickens have large talons, so I'm so sorry, but digs his talons into the ground to release the pain. Maybe you could be doing some grounding even in the third week here. You could be going out into nature to try to heal you. And I would recommend that you go out and just put your bare feet on the ground. You know what I mean? Allow and send that pain and negativity that is within yourself into the ground and allow the earth to take it from you, and allow it to be recycled. I think that would be super duper helpful for you for the hamburger helper. I can't even talk. For the third week of April, Pisces. So let's pull a couple more for the 5 of Cups. Can we please pull some on the 5 of Cups? 8 of Wands. Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean by it? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you're chilling. You're big chilling, okay? You're observing. In the third week here, you're letting go. It seems as though in the third week of April, you already felt disappointed, maybe regretful about maybe some situations in love that you could have been looking back on, maybe some decisions that you didn't entirely make all that well. But it seems like some people or some energies want to come in and disrupt your peace. It's like they want to add fuel to the fire or salt to the wound is kind of what I get the vibe of, Pisces. And it's shitty. There's definitely this energy of the 5s, but what I'm seeing positively is it goes from 5s and then it goes to 6s. So it's like you're coming out of this. This is, I forget how I had the cards, but this could involve some sort of person that could be like a soulmate to you, or you have some sort of tie with, some sort of soulmate contract. There definitely is a looking back on possibly romantic offers or instances of emotional vulnerability with individuals. That is this type of incoming energy that is kind of disrespectful, kind of disrespectful here. It's making you look back, and I think you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I remember when things were simpler. You're looking back being like, I just wish things could go back to how they were when they were better. It looks like you're like, I think somebody's coming in to like talk about like, oh, like, do you remember how things used to be with us, or da da da. And it is like da da da, and it is like Mercury retrograde, right? So it's like a pretty big one where exes are coming back, but because of the Aries eclipse, don't quote me on this, but because of that, aka I don't totally know when the eclipse is or whatever is going on there. Because of some of the placements, I've heard that this is the best and only Mercury retrograde where you might want to reconcile with a lover, because it could make your bond deeper. That being said, that doesn't apply to everyone, and if it is a very toxic situation, you might want to like really just like take that into consideration so you don't end up in another loop, because it just reminds me of when I saw this. This is also a great time to make strides within your own emotional body, right? But it reminds me of the time where it was like, last time I took someone serious, I didn't smile for 6 months. It was a meme I saw, so just saying. But I feel like, yeah, somebody in the 3rd week of April here is like, feels bad about being a hater. Or for some of you, they're really just laying on the victim complex, like, I can't believe you. Okay, cool. But I think you're over it, honestly, Pisces, because I'm seeing you move. Like, it might kind of pull at your heartstrings a bit. You might think about it, but you are moving from a space of chaos to like calmer waters here. And I feel like you're at a standstill period. You're like, I'm just going to get my stuff together here. It doesn't necessarily have to involve you, whoever this might be. People could be bullying you on the internet, and I think you're tired of it. If people just get so obsessed over like nothing, it's like, do you love me? You must be in love with me. So remember that, Pisces. Because people don't cause a fuss about things they don't care about. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're chilling here. I feel like you're chilling. You're observing. You're doing some soul searching. You're trying to reignite the spark within your life here. Can we pull some more on this 6 of Swords for Pisces in the 3rd week, please? Pull some more on the 6 of Swords for Pisces. Alright, I think you might be dealing with a Virgo individual, but I feel like you're moving away from gossip. You're deciding to just be like a fly on the wall and let the chips fall where they may and see what your best plan of action is. Because, like, if this is a Virgo individual, it's like they're immature. They're not actually, like, you may have strong emotions for them, but they're like selling you a pipe dream is what I'm getting. Like, they don't have the emotional capacity to actually offer this dream life that you think they do. So, jot that down. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm sorry, because I know some of you maybe are involved, but sometimes you need to hear the truth, because you're not, okay, yeah, they can offer you passion and da-da-da, but like, what about being left out in the cold and having to constantly feel like you're defending yourself and all this shit? You know what I mean? What about that? Is that fun? But that's only for a number of you. So the last week of April, we've got the Ace of Swords sideways, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's some sort of truth that comes in. I don't think you're getting the whole truth, but you're getting some of it. You're getting some of it, and I feel like whatever this is sending you into a space of wanting to collaborate with others, wanting to enjoy the finer things in life, possibly get your money right. You're definitely in like a money mindset right now, is what I'm seeing. You're kind of wanting to pamper yourself in a bit, you know, in like a sense. You're wanting to show up from a very educated, what's the word? I want to say advanced, but it's like kind of like a regal sense. And you may be collaborating with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual here. But I generally get the sense that there are still a few missing links. I feel like you might need to, like, most of the things that you do know, but there still are some things that you don't. Can we pull some on this sideways Ace of Swords, please? When it comes to moving forward here, possibly with a boss, I am getting this type of work energy. or like an authoritative figure, possibly an Aries or a Taurus or a Cancer. But yeah, there's some sort of collaboration taking place that will be moving forward here, but there is still a little bit left out. What do we just want to make sure that when you go into this space, if you're going to be collaborating with someone, let me pull one more here to go with the Chariot and the Ace. Okay, so get this. Even if there are some things that you don't know, I don't know if it's as bad as you think it is. In regards to this collaboration here, I think that whatever this work achievement will be, or career achievement, or whatever this collaboration is, I feel like it'll be very successful. I feel like a lot of people will like it. I feel like you will be celebrated for it, and even possibly looked up to in regards to this year. I feel like it'll put you in a space where you can give to others, and it might even restore balance within your life. You just want to make sure that you don't get too caught up in your mental space here, because whatever this situation is, the things that you don't know, I don't think are as bad as you truly think that they're going to be. So I hope that that was helpful for you, Pisces. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my website, snakepetalhealing.com, or you can email me at info@snakepetalhealing.com. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the pick of cards. Woo!